everyone and welcome to Tea With Me. I'm Michelle Kay.
I'm Michelle C.
And today we're going to be talking about the new Disney film coming out, Inside Out 2.
Yes.
And theories associated with said film.
Non-confirmed but controversies.
Non-confirmed theories.
It's quite controversial, but yes. So we're going to watch a trailer and then I've got a little article here to read.
Yeah.
And we'll discuss.
So we'll watch the trailer now.
Good old Joy.
See, I didn't watch the first film, so...
Okay. I did and quite enjoyed it. Really.
I know the premise, so it's the emotions, right?
Yeah.
Our little girl's growing up so fast. And things couldn't be better.
What is that?
Okay, let's clear it all out. It's demo day!
Wait, what's happening? Who are you people?
Brutal.
Wait, you can't move! Hey, what are you doing? All right, she's all set. Set with what? Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me. Hello? Oh my gosh, I'm anxiety. Where can I put my stuff?
A new emotion. Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. We wanted to make such a good first impression.
What do you mean, we?
Okay.
So that doesn't give too much away.
No, well, it's only a teaser.
Yes.
Inside Out 2 trailer supports a popular Riley theory that Disney will likely never confirm. Riley being the child character, the main character, I believe, yeah.
Okay.
Michelle C. has seen the film, the first one. I have not.
Seen the first one.
But
Unlike
there's been some theories that this little girl is non-binary or gender fluid or trans or any of the above.
I mean, personally, what I think this little girl is 12.
A little girl.
Turning 13.
A little girl.
And so these are...
confused and like we all were.
Yeah. But it's an identity crisis more than it. I can't...
Well, that's puberty for you.
Yeah, exactly. She's discovering who she is. Why are we confusing things and putting all of this onto children?
Well, this is why it's not been confirmed by
I know,
Disney. It's just a fan theory or just theories in general. But we all know Disney have premise.
But we all...
with this kind of thing.
Yeah. We also know that Disney aren't going to stir it up, are they?
No,
they'll just wait and see what happens.
Yeah, they won't confirm before the film comes out because they don't want the backlash.
No, exactly.
But we know that they have an agenda because it was leaked, wasn't it? They had like Zoom meetings leaked of this woman saying that it was a not so secret gay agenda.
Why?
At Disney. I don't know.
But I mean, that is expressed through other things, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
it's Disney Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo's Disney, isn't it? Is it?
I'm not sure.
Or is it just across the board? All of these children's...
Beating me up.
Sorry. All of these children's programmes, you know.
They all seem to be going down the same thing, don't they?
I mean, I don't know why Thelma had to be a lesbian. I've mentioned this in previous discussions. It's a children's programme.
Yeah, and then there was the other one, wasn't there, the Velma, where they made her black.
Mm. But why
I don't know.
so many agendas? Why authenticity is just lost?
I think it's because all these corporations have been infiltrated by leftists, but I digress.
Yes, as we often do.
So Inside Out 2's teaser trailer hints at Riley being non-binary or gender fluid, supporting a popular theory that arose from the ending of the first movie. The new character, Anxiety, supports the theory with an androgynous voice, gender-neutral appearance and clothing that matches queer and non-binary fashion trends.
Well, we did see that in the trailer, didn't we?
Well, I wouldn't say it was an androgynous voice. It's Maya Hawke.
Right, yeah,
So it's clearly it's a female voice.
but the appearance.
The appearance, it just looks like a weird creature
Yeah.
rather than a gender. Disney likely won't confirm Riley's gender identity due to concerns about backlash and potential impact on ticket sales.
So we must be duped into buying said tickets.
So yes, you have to take your children and then find out in the theatre.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, me neither.
Yeah. The teaser trailer seems to support a popular theory about Riley, but it's one that Disney... Why are you repeating yourself?
Oh, they've done this a couple of times throughout the article. It's quite
Continuing
frustrating.
the story from the first movie, Inside Out 2 will involve Riley turning 13 and coping with new complex emotions as a teenager. Fair.
Yeah.
Puberty's crackers.
Yeah.
We know that.
Absolutely.
It only hints at most of these new emotions rather than showing them. Yeah, because anxiety says we,
Yeah.
meaning there'll be more than one. Yet Joy and other returning characters do meet anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
A character whose design supports a popular theory that you keep saying.
Yeah. It's a bit repetitive.
So they
song.
think that Riley is either trans non-binary, which I don't understand that label at all.
I don't understand many of them, to be honest with you. It's just
Because trans means transition.
Well, yeah.
How can you transition if you're non-binary?
No, but yeah.
Because you're saying you're neither male
Yeah.
or female. So there
Unless
is
you
no
get
trans.
everything removed.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
I have seen
the world
horrendous...
is bonkers. We know that much.
There is horrendous videos on TikTok of girls having double mastectomies. No nipple. They're having everything removed so that they're completely...
But both genders have nipples.
Yeah, but they don't want to appear human, I suppose. It's very strange.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh, and I just saw the other day that 50 Cent has come out and said he doesn't want to be seen as human, just a thing. The world has gone crazy. It's clown world.
Oh dear. I mean, this is certainly the way of slowing down reproduction, isn't it?
What if no one's
Because
human
they're all
anymore?
about the population issue and us, the world being overpopulated. So I suppose if we're
Well,
all...
in the Western world, birth rates are down, aren't they? And we're at
Compared to- yeah.
non-replacement levels.
Yeah.
So what do you do then? You just import people. That's a whole other topic,
That's
though, isn't it?
another discussion. Okay, so what?
So throughout the first movie, the emotions of Riley, her mum and dad are all shown, and it's noticeable that Riley's emotions present themselves masculinely and femininely, whereas her parents' emotions all use one gender expression. Is that true?
Yeah, I guess so. The mum's more sort of like, and she's got this guy in her head. I don't know if it's a memory of some guy she fell in love with before she met Riley's dad, and she'd quite often go off in her head, you know.
Oh dear.
And he was all kind of typically masculine rock band, and yeah.
Oh, sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah, and I think he was represented more by anger and her by joy.
Okay.
It just seems to, I mean, both genders generally have all emotions, you know, so how can you, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, unless they're psychopaths.
The way we deal with it might be a bit more feminine or a bit more masculine, but the emotions are still there.
That's it. I mean, Jordan Peterson said that, you know, women don't generally go to physical aggression the way men do. It's character assassination and gossip.
I mean, you say that, but there was an article I read years ago, and apparently the most violent relationships are lesbian relationships.
Yes, I heard
which
that as well.
actually suggests that that's not true.
Yeah, but you could also say, well, they are homosexual.
Yeah.
Which is different. So, like, okay, most straight women are not going to go to physical violence. Obviously, some do, but they're like the outliers,
Or
aren't
less
they?
likely to pick a fight with a man. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's unfair to judge solely based on those three people, though. Obviously, yeah. So they're saying that because her emotions are both male and female, that makes her non-binary or gender fluid or some BS.
I mean, this is all just a theory.
It is just a theory.
So we don't know, but I will be absolutely disgusted if the theory is proven correct.
Okay, so it says that the pattern of single gender expression emotions holds true with other kids her age, like Jordan and the goth kid in her class.
The goth kid.
The goth kid.
The goth
Doesn't deserve a name. So she's the only one that it seems in the film that is shown to have both male and female emotional representation. Interesting.
Yes, definitely.
I don't know why they went down that route.
Yeah, I mean, this just looks almost like a weird carrot.
I mean, it looks like it's wearing a skirt. To me, anxiety.
Yeah, possibly, or just has one leg.
I think it's just a
It's on wheels underneath her.
weird female character. I don't think it's a non-binary character at all.
Well, no,
It has a female voice. It's wearing a skirt.
Yeah, on
It's got
closer
lots
look,
of
it does
luggage.
Suggests feminine.
It does.
All full of shoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But each character has their colours, so it's, an orange isn't. But you could say that every colour other than
Yeah.
pink and
I mean,
blue
yeah,
are
people-
non-binary.
People pick
If you're
green and yellow and stuff for babies, don't they? If they don't want to gender but everything.
I mean, if it was in a rainbow, then I think this
We
theory
can't
could
talk
be a little
about
bit.
rainbows.
No, we can't talk about rainbows. Can we?
Rainbows have been ruined.
I know. I used to go, oh look, rainbow.
Not actual rainbows in the sky.
No.
Obviously, they're not ruined, but
But yeah.
the imagery of the rainbow is forever tarnished for me.
One
First
thing,
by the
actually-
NHS, and then obviously
yeah.
by the LGBTQ
I know. It's just
picking it up. And it always struck me as odd as to why they picked a rainbow. Is it because kids like rainbows?
well, that's it. That's their target market, isn't it? Let's
Does seem to be.
indoctrinate our young
Yeah.
through subliminal messaging, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, in our town, obviously we all know Pride Month is June, right?
Yeah.
Our town's Pride setup decided they wanted to hold their parade in July, right after the school holidays started.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
is that?
And you know what was hilarious though?
What?
Was that the weather in June was beautiful. And July was raining the whole month. So
Mother
It was
Nature doing just.
not the joyous occasion they wanted.
No.
But I had an actual physical reaction though when I walked up to work and I saw that it was covered in Progress Pride flags.
Yeah.
It actually gave me a physical revulsion.
Well, I went to the museum in the summer with the kids, and the museum in the city,
Yeah.
every single flag of that nature is displayed, and they're all about we need donations, and because of how these flags were placed, it would have taken quite a bit of work to get them
Yeah.
there. And I'm like, really, you want me to donate for that? What's it got
Yeah,
to do
if
with
that's how you're spending your money, I
Yeah.
don't think I'll be
Yeah.
donating. Thank you very much.
what's this got to do with the
Yeah. But it's funny, it's
history.
because I didn't have
Yeah,
the revulsion feeling wasn't because of the LGB
No.
stuff. It's just the targeting of children.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's the Progress flag in particular is the one that gets me, because I know what it means.
Yeah.
And the fact that they are trying to indoctrinate children more into this world, and we are having minors undergoing
Oh, don't.
surgeries
Yeah,
and
hormones.
hormone treatments
Yeah.
and stuff. And people will say
disgusting.
it doesn't happen. It does.
It does happen,
The
yes.
Tavistock clinic got shut down for a reason. Yeah, and it's happening over in the States
Yeah.
and other places as well. But yeah, and I think that's why I have that feeling when I see it.
Yeah. One thing actually that my 12-year-old pointed out to me, and I thought she's really, really smart for saying this. She said, Mum, what I don't get is gay pride get a whole month, and people that died in the war, they get a day.
A day. Yeah.
And it just seems, I was like, do you know what? That's quite a valid point, really.
Yeah.
Do we need to be celebrating our sexuality? Really, any
No.
of us, straight, gay, whatever you are, it's private. Why are we making all this so public? And
I understood the need for pride back in the day
yeah,
when let's face it, homosexuality was illegal. There was no such thing as gay marriage and all that. But these days, there are no rights that straight people have that gay people don't have as well. And they say trans rights are human rights. But it's like, but what rights are you talking about? You have the same rights as everybody else. Just the fact that people don't want you to go in the women's toilet, that's not
fair enough, I think.
That's not a right.
No, it isn't. It really isn't.
That's you taking away the comfort of women and girls
Yeah.
for your own selfish needs.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah. So I understand where the gay rights thing in the 90s, like the 80s, predominantly the 90s though, that's when they made their most of their headway.
When was the Kinsey report done? I mean, I know there's a lot of
Kinsey,
dark
we
stuff
won't go down that
surrounding
road.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah.
But you know, on the face of it and how it's portrayed, that was, I suppose, to kind of open it up, wasn't it?
Yeah, so there was, like, I don't necessarily think that gay people needed marriage because they had civil partnerships, which is the legal side of it. They didn't need to be able to marry in church.
No.
My personal opinion, I'm not religious, but
No.
I was like, you have the right to get married, it's just not forcing priests to participate. But they have that now. They have gay marriage, so there's nothing else left to fight for.
But you see, this to me is like it's the antithesis of everything the Bible stands for.
Well, of course it is, yeah.
So why are we infiltrating that?
Because the Church of England
That
will
should
just
be
bend
but
over.
Same way we're just set fire to science, and I mean, you know, I think science.
The science.
The science.
Trademark.
Yeah, the science.
Yeah.
You know, it's all just nonsense now, isn't it? Really.
Well, it's been shown to be nonsense over the last few years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Science and all that. Because they've just changed the meanings of words, and now,
Oh yeah.
you know, it's not breastfeeding, it's chest feeding, even though both males and females have breast tissue. And it's a breastbone, breastplate.
Yeah.
It's not a gender thing.
No.
And so you're just trying to make mothers feel uncomfortable.
Why though? It's the most natural thing in the world.
Yeah.
And the most beautiful thing
I
in the
am
world.
not a uterus owner.
No.
I am a woman. And I don't want to hear cis.
Oh no, I've don't.
Because it's a slur. It is a slur. It was
Well,
started as a
absolutely.
slur.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But no.
The prefix of trans is what differentiates.
Yeah.
You don't need cis as well.
No.
So that's my 2 cents.
No, I'm with you on that, honey. Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, back to the topic. We know Disney have an agenda.
Yes, we do. We do.
They've had it for a while, which is why they're losing money.
Yes, and this is why this theory will not be confirmed.
No.
Because, of course, it will jeopardise their potential profit. So we're...
Yeah, they'll just keep it ambiguous.
Yeah. And, of course, because this is sparked, it might make people a bit more curious about it and want to go and see it just to find out. Maybe not take the kids along. That would certainly be my advice.
Are you going to spend money to go to the cinema when you know that you can watch it on Disney Plus a little while later if you're already paying for Disney?
Who does go to the cinema now?
I very rarely.
Yeah,
it's been years.
The kids actually don't even like going to the cinema.
No, I said to Lila that I would take her to see Frozen 3 at the cinema, but she's not even keen on that. She just...
Frozen 3?
Yeah,
When's that?
well, it's been made. It'll be a long way off yet.
Oh, okay.
But she's very excited nonetheless.
Oh.
But yeah, you know, most people stream these days. It's not,
they do.
You don't really go to it. Like, it's got to be a big film for you to go to the cinema now.
The Barbie movie did
that made a lot of money,
well.
But that was because it was really clever
But
marketing.
but also, it's not really aimed at children, but teenagers. It's, I think, is it a 12?
I don't know, I haven't seen it.
I haven't either.
Yeah. But I've heard a lot about it.
I've heard a lot about it, and I instantly went, nope.
Well, it's hilarious, isn't it? Because it was written by feminists.
Oh, great.
It's basically it's a feminist's wet dream because the Barbies run everything in Barbie Land. The Kens don't even have homes.
No, they're very submissive.
They don't have jobs. They're just like they're just there to please the Barbies. So a Barbie's president, Barbie doctors, like the Kens literally do nothing but like beach. That's what they do.
Sounds like hell.
Yeah, and then Barbie and Ken, so like traditional Barbie and Ken, come to the real world, because I think Barbie's having a bit of an existential crisis and she gets flat feet and cellulite, apparently. So they come to the real world so she can find the little girl who owns her and make her happy, because it's something like weird, like if the child who has the Barbie isn't happy, then it affects the Barbie in Barbie Land or something like that. And then Ken finds out about the patriarchy. Goes back to Barbie Land and the Kens take over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that's a bad thing. Even though the Barbies seem happier.
Yeah.
With the Kens in charge. So then Barbie ends up leading the other Barbies to take Barbie Land back over. And it just becomes a matriarchy again. And Kens go back to doing nothing. And then Barbie chooses to come to the real world and stay in the real world.
The gender war.
So, but the biggest own of the feminists is the fact that Ken ended up being the most popular character.
Yeah. Was Ken the Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
Yes.
I am Kenuff.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
He's a good actor.
He is a good actor.
Gosling. I do like him. He's quite diverse, actually.
I've seen clips and he does look very funny in it, but I can't bring myself to watch it because I know I'm going to be inwardly cringing at the feminism.
Shall we watch it at some
we
point?
We will have to at
do
some
a
point.
Reaction.
We can do a review, can't we?
We can do a review on it and let you know what we think. Because we love feminism, don't we, Han?
Like a hole in the head.
That was our first podcast, actually.
It was.
Modern day feminism.
Modern day feminism gone too far. Make sure you watch that video.
Yes, do if you haven't.
Thank you for joining us today to talk about Disney.
Yeah, let us know what you think about all this and the issues that surround it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just another note on the subject. I think actually leaving it ambiguous and not confirming either way is probably a good thing. Because it means that the people that want to see something in it will see something in it.
Oh, I see.
And the people that don't see something in it, like not all of us are perpetually online, like I am. So I see all this nonsense. But just normal everyday people will just watch it and they won't read into it.
So
So it can be enjoyed by both sides.
It's open to
sense.
interpretation, and
Exactly.
you will see what you want to see.
You see what you want to see and you'll take away from it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, some of it's blatant, isn't it, in Disney, and I think we're aware of that. And if it is but it's subliminal, it's still, and kids are very susceptible. So I do definitely have concerns.
Yeah, well, like I say, I haven't seen the first one, so I won't be watching this one.
No.
But we tend to watch the classics on Disney, because Lila's big into the princesses and stuff, so.
Oh, yeah.
As she should be, as a little girl.
Yeah, absolutely. Bless her.
As I was as well.
I don't recall really doing. I just.
I remember going to the cinema to watch Little Mermaid when that came out.
I just wanted to colour.
The original, not the race swapped one.
Right? Yeah, no. But they just need to write new stuff.
They do.
Let's not bastardise all the classics. That's just silly.
So you won't be going to watch Rachel Zegler's Snow White?
Probably not.
I definitely won't.
Yeah.
That woman is insufferable.
Quite.
But yes, thank you very much for joining us today.
Yes, have a wonderful day.
And we'll see you very soon.
See you soon.